looks like a Scottish Steve Mahajer. He said it's okay for me to say that, so yeah. When Gordy asked me to be his best man a few months ago, it was a great honour. I was absolutely delighted to be his best man. And then I kind of realised, being a best man is a shit job, because the first thing you've got to do is organise a Bucks party. And I'm not going to talk about the Bucks party today, because there's 9 guys here who have paid me quite a bit of money not to talk about it. But the second shit thing about being a best man is that you've got to make a speech. And this is a wedding where cultures collide. Scotland, Australia and Lebanon. I think it's probably more kind of obvious when it comes to the speeches. You see, in Australia, and I'm assuming maybe in Lebanon, a best man speech is kind of like, I don't know, it's like a bit of a bromance, like you kind of send them off into marriage with a bit of a kind of tap on the bum, like, oh yeah, God, he's a bloody good bloke, loves his beers. Where in Scotland, a best man speech is kind of a bit of a roast.
Yeah!
Yes! So, if this was Scotland, I would be telling you right now about the time that Moira was cleaning the house many years ago and found a massive stash of pornomags. That was her in Scotland. That's not true, she didn't find them, he was very good at hiding them. Good stuff, some of the shit he used to look at, honestly. Anyway, so, I used a couple things to work out what type of speech to make, right? You go Australian, you go Scottish, what do you do? So, 2 things struck me. First of all, this is pretty much an away crowd for us Scots. We are well and truly the minority here tonight. I'm kind of worried that Pauline Hanson's going to bust through the door and send us all off to Naroon. The second thing that I realised is that Gordy had known Lydia for about 3/4 of an hour before he decided to pop the question. So, many of you are wondering who the hell this guy is. So, what I thought I would do for my speech, I haven't started yet, this is just kind of the moment. What I thought I would do is maybe give you the 3 reasons I think that Gordy will make a good husband. Sound like a plan? Okay. No one wants to negotiate. No one wants to negotiate down to 2.
Right.
Well, the first reason I think Gordy will make a good husband is he is a very, 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 very good-looking man. Some have said 9.5 out of 10. I personally err on the 10 out of 10. Wish I was 9. However, that's only part of the reason. 1. There's kind of like an A, B, and C. See, to be so good looking, he has to get his hair cut every 4 weeks, without fail. For this wedding today, and this is seriously true, I found this out, he shaved his face and took a picture of himself every 12 hours to see what length of stubble he should wear. True. He goes to the gym 4 times a week, talks about it 7 times a week. He likes to hashtag low carb, hashtag meal prep, and this is legit, hashtag wedge fed. Pretty big in the metro scene. And because of all the cooking and the trimming and the low carbon and the shredding, he actually is pretty low on energy a lot of the time. And what he typically spends most of his time doing is sitting on the sofa watching TV. I'm going to get to the reason in a second. When you spend a lot of time sitting on the sofa watching TV, you are statistically less likely to be burgled. And so my first reason that Gordy is a good husband is that for the rest of Lydia's life, she is guaranteed to have reduced home and contents insurance. And Gordy likes reduced things. Reason number 2, Gordy is going to be a good husband. I'm sort of moving into Australian territory here. Gordy is a very good and loyal friend. And I think I can demonstrate this by telling a very, very quick story, if I may. A couple of years ago, myself and Gordy were invited to a 1920s Great Gatsby glam party. And we thought it would be kind of ironic if we just dressed up as Batman and Robin. And so, I thought, well, fair enough. So Gordy left me to get the suits, so I would pay. And I ordered a Batman and a Robin, and I ordered them in large size, right? So these suits arrive, comes to the day of the party, and we try them on. What I hadn't realised, I'd ordered a kid's large, right? So we're getting these bad boys on. You've got to decide what way you want to go. One on each side, Gordy. And we're going to walk all the way through the city dressed as Batman and Robin. This is a nightmare. So we had a bottle of wine. And then we had maybe, I can't remember, was it another bottle of wine, Gordy? It was 2 bottles of wine. And then we went down through the city and we arrived at the party and we sort of kicked the door open thinking we were smart and ironic and it was just a kind of silence, right? Like, I really misjudged this. So we went back to the bar, ordered a couple of pints, as we're drinking wine, and I'm like, Gordy, I really need a wee-wee. And he's like, that's a Scottish word for a pee, right? You need a pee. So, Gordy's like, oh, I kind of need a pee as well. Now, it took us about 20 minutes to get into these suits because they kind of they were like onesie, zip up the back, and then they flipped up here. So Gordy's like, well, I'll tell you what, why don't we go to the bathroom together? So off we go to the bathroom together. Decide I would go first, so you kind of unzip the back, and then what happens, it's kind of weird, right? You've got these plastic pecs and 6-pack. You fold them forward, so you take your arms out. So Gordy was to hold the arms behind me so that the suit would be down here and I could pee. So I started peeing, and Gordy has got arms, and out comes the suit. All the peeing in one cup, peeing the next, peck. Like, look, I'll cut a long story short, yeah? If you ever find yourself in a pub covered in your own piss, Gordy will not only phone you a taxi, he will pay for that taxi home, and that is a very good reason. Which brings me to the third reason.
What do you mean over here?
Yeah.
Reason number 3. Gordy is head over heels, madly, truly, deeply, absolutely besotted by Lydia. And I remember when he first told me about Lydia. When I say remember, it was like 3 months ago or something, so it'd be strange if I forgot, you know? And he, sorry. No, it was kind of weird because it was just like this switch flipped. You know, he'd gone from being depressed Gordy with his big homeless beard to like he shaved, he'd like springing along, yeah. But you know, I've been in a very, very, very fortunate position to watch the romance blossom, and I know there's going to be many, 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 many happy years ahead of these guys. So congratulations. Now, before I propose a toast, I think it's my duty as a best man. I've kind of noticed something that happened tonight, and I'm just worried it's going to happen again. And I just want to make a quick OH&S, health and safety announcement, if that's okay. I saw earlier on, and I think this is Lebanese tradition, and I thought it was wonderful, it should be global. Gordy was up on the shoulders, dancing around. Now, in Scotland, we have a tradition of wearing this thing called a kilt. And under the kilt, we call it free balling, right? It's when you wear nothing underneath. And I just want to sort of put the warning out there. If this is going to happen again tonight, can someone just put a napkin over the side of your shoulder, because nobody wants a stigma. No one wants a stigma. We might go down to the ivory, do you know what I mean? We want to go stigmatized. So yeah, look, I thought I saw them dancing around. I was like,
We can smell it, it's alright.
anyway, I think I'll probably end it there, do you know? I'd like to propose a toast.
Yes.
To Gordy, his stunning wife Lydia, and all the very best for the future.
So we really had one, but for Colin, I may have tried to oversell it.